This is the border which some of you may remember from the opening snippets of some of the very early videos we made here in the mid-Norfolk garden. It's an area under this huge, probably 50-year-old smoke bush, which has grown into quite a medium-sized tree and gives a lot of dappled shade under this area. And what loves it best here are these aconites, which in late January and early February give us this carpet of golden yellow flower speckled with the snowdrops that also love these conditions. And it's one of the first pops of colour we get in this spring garden. It really tells you spring's on its way. This bank of snowdrops surprises me every year because they're coming through a really thick blanket of ivy ground cover and vinca, and you'd think looking at them that the leaves just wouldn't get the sunlight in this northern facing border just behind a tall 8-foot hedge to give them enough oomph to replenish the bulbs each year, but they love it. Every year pop their way right through. It's tall, beautifully white pops of colour against this dark green foliage of the ivy. It works really well, and it's not planned, just happened, and it works every year. This little bank of cyclamen have been planted here for about 3 or 4 years. They came as a tray of cyclamen. We didn't know whether they were going to be the hardy native variety or a tender indoors variety, but we took a chance and just planted them out here in this very dry area under the oak tree, and you can see they're absolutely swamped with debris from the oak above. But these have been flowering now since around the 3rd or 4th of January. They've had a covering of snow on them and they've come back, and there's a succession of flower on these, probably for between 6 and 8 weeks in total. A lovely variety of different colours. We're hoping these are going to spread out and naturalise into this area because they've now been here for a couple of years and seem to be enjoying it. The long border again is quite north facing, but everything is coming on almost spontaneously here and very rapidly. Just look at that bulb growth. One of my projects last year was to fill this with pots of tete-a-tete because there was very little early spring colour, and what we're doing now is bringing some of the snowdrops from areas in the garden and putting quite decent sized clumps in here. We're going to try and extend this first pop of colour with the white snowdrops right the way along this border this spring. And now's a great time to do that because you can see exactly where the pots of bulbs and other plantings are in the ground, so you don't risk digging through or digging up anything. All you've got to bear in mind is the herbaceous and the catmints, which are pretty easy to spot in the front of this border. But I'm hopeful that another couple of days of warm weather, we're going to have a real rash of yellow along this front, and that then is followed on with a purple hyacinth that is planted en masse in here. But let me just find one of those and show you how far behind those are. There we go. That's the stage the hyacinths are at, a good 6 to 8 weeks behind these tete-a-tetes and other February gold. And the other narcissi in here, I think we've got a planting of Cheerfulness, Winston Churchill, a variety of other much later varieties, many of which are scented, and then along the back in the original planting amongst the rose bushes, just coming back now, are the sort of native varieties of daffodil and narcissi that have been in this border for years. In the corner we've got a lovely big planting of the wild primrose that we showed you earlier down in the dell, which has been moved into this border. Again, free spring colour, lovely pastel yellow, great compromise but a great mix with the golden yellow of the February gold and tete-a-tetes.